Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Joshua Slavens, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about what it would be like to live in France or even just to visit there. Would you ever wonder what it would be like to live in France? Well, here, start off with a fun fact. Did you know, just like in the movies, that when they meet and greet each other, like, they kiss each other, like, on the cheeks, kind of? Like, I have this water bottle I can use for an example. And in the north, they do it 2 times, so it's different from the south. They go, like, and in the south, they're like, that's kind of just an example of a water bottle. Since I didn't have a person to actually do that with, might be a little awkward, but that's definitely a culture difference, culture shock compared to here in America. Another thing is that is drinking age is 18. Like, you can drink when you're 18, which a lot of us, I'm sure, would be happy if that was the case in America, but we're irresponsible, so it's kind of a good thing. It's older age. And another thing to go with that is that weed is absolutely, positively illegal everywhere. You can get really big trouble if you get caught with it, but it still happens anyways. It's kind of almost the same thing here, except we just have a few states that is legalized. And it's really hard for us. It would be really hard to adapt if we don't speak French fluently. And my roommate, who is an international student, his name is Tristan Zivkovic, he said, and I quote, "It will be very hard for you if you're not fluent in French." End of quote. Also, a thing about the culture and the way of life there, that some inner city cops don't carry weapons. France is like really high about that and strict, and like only like state or big cop officers is what he said carry weapons. So like in comparison with America, it'd be like the city of Joplin cops, they won't carry a weapon, but people like state troopers and highway patrol, sheriffs, they will have some sort of a weapon. And a thing about racism, since it's really common in America, so I'm just gonna like bring that up. In France, it's different. It's not really about blacks or whites. Mainly, it's just towards Arabic, and Arabic don't really get along with Gypsies at all whatsoever. And when like with the black person, he told me that they don't say, when they say the word black, they don't say it in their language in French because they think it sounds racist and it's not right, so they just say it in the English word black instead of saying it there. And what he said, like, noir is, I think if I got that right, it sounds something like that. And what he said, and I quote, "We don't say it in French, it sounds racist if we do." End of quote. So, and it's kind of interesting what he tells me. He talks about France a lot. And, what's really cool, which is different, I don't think they don't do this here in America, which it might be a good idea if we did. But in prisons, they give you education. They give you a chance to learn. And you can drop out at the age of 16. And here, it's 18. You gotta be an adult. And also something about the age is that sexual majority is 15 in France as it is 17 here. So that's just a little side truth. And also what's big in America is protests. Like there's been a lot of protests lately, and over in France, they don't do it about racism. They're mainly over labor. A lot of people without jobs and people not getting paid enough, and they're struggling. And another one that they do a lot is about the war between Israel and Palestine. They really would like to see their government do something about it because there's kids dying every day and it's really sad, and they just would like the government to do something about it. And it's not even that far. It's just the Middle East, and France is in Western Europe. And also, if you ever do get a chance to go there, their attitudes are different from what my roommate told me. He said that, and I quote, "Since there's a lot of French people who don't know English, they wouldn't want to talk to you." End of quote. He also said that they have a lot of road rage and people are very rude up north more than they are in the south. And they look at you and they think that we're stupid, and it's just what our intentions are, like how we read them. But he said, "You will feel unwanted at times because you don't understood our body language and you don't know what we mean or what we say." End of quote. He said people find it very annoying when someone also tries to speak French but they don't even know it, or they just can't speak fluently in it, and it just makes them mad because they're trying to impress them, and it just annoys them. And so there's just a little bit about what it would be like for us to go in France. That's just a small amount. You can research it, but I hope that gave you some ideas of what it would be like to think about it if you were ever having the thought to go to France or studying abroad or something like that. It's just the cultural shock is definitely different. And it wouldn't be a too bad of idea if you could speak French. So thank you guys. Have a good day.